Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bedford. How are you doing tonight? Woo! Mike seems a bit meh. Can we have less meh and more? Hello, that's more like it. Good evening. I just had that feeling that I was like a school teacher and came into a busy, noisy classroom and just stood there and everyone just went quiet because they knew something was about to happen. And something is about to happen. So we'll start again. And I kind of caught you by surprise. But good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bedford. How are you doing tonight? Woo! Rich, we're going to need to... Do we have another cable? I'm going to leave this one in there, and we'll need another one for the DI. Right. So welcome down tonight. How many people, by the raising of hands in the traditional way, have never been to the Bedford before? If it's your first time, raise your hands tonight. Okay, so about 32% of you. For the rest of you, welcome back. It's good to see you again. Before we start the show, I do see a lot of smiley faces, a lot of happy people, a lot of sartorially elegant souls, a lot of passionate music-loving personnel. And tonight we have an incredible lineup. We have 5 of the most eclectic, diverse, and truly brilliant performers to bring to the stage. But just ahead of that, I thought I would give you a little bit of background on what's going to happen tonight, the format of the show tonight. The double doors that you came through earlier in the evening have now been closed. But when you came in, you will have noticed that nobody asked for a door entry fee tonight. All of the artists are giving their time, their talent, their energy for free. And in return, we just ask that you support the artists by giving them your full attention. If you do need to have a chat, our main bar remains open throughout the entire night. In fact, if you wish to egress the room, to use the loo, to get some nicotine or fresh air, or go back to the bar, we'll use the little door on the left now. As we have some new people here tonight, we're going to do the emergency procedures. In the event of an emergency, the emergency exits are to the left, straight ahead, and there's one upstairs. If at any point during the evening there should be a lack of music, small headphones will drop from the ceiling. To activate them, just pull them towards yourself and make sure you're listening to good music before helping small children or elderly people. Thank you, Rich. If you have a mobile phone, please switch it to the silent position. If your phone goes off in the middle of someone's song, even if it's in the same key, it will still be a bit distracting. However, we do encourage you to continue to use your phone and take pictures and little bits of video and to pop stuff on the internet, put it on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and, X, isn't it now, isn't it? And on Snapchat, if that's still a thing, on TikTok or Tinder. Oh, no, hang on. Anyway, whatever social media you use, but do tag us. We are at the Bedford Pub because we are at the Bedford Pub on all good social media. And the third thing I want to tell you about tonight is the fact that we're not alone. I know we may be a little lower in number than we would expect. However, I know we are big in spirit and energy, but we're not alone. Not in a spiritual or a pseudo-scientific sense, but simply in the fact that we have a camera at the back of the room. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are streaming this show live and direct over the internet to the entire world. It's a big place. We have people all over the world watching, including Rania, who's watching live in Canada right now. And it's Rania's birthday today. She works very hard behind the scenes on lots of our shows. On the count of 3, would you all just shout, "Happy birthday, Rania"? 1, 2, 3. And Rania, would you, on the count of 3, shout at the screen, "Thank you, everyone at the Bedford"? 1, 2, 3. Yes, I think I got that. Right. So I've explained a little bit about what's going to happen tonight. Very quickly, each act's going to come to the stage and do 2 songs. And then they will leave the stage, and the next act will come up as the act before them is leaving the stage. All the time I'll be here talking to you, focusing the center of your attention to the middle of the stage. We will take an interval where we encourage you to talk as loudly as you can. Then we will come back in the second half and do everything we did in the first half, but in a different order and with different songs, I expect. So before we start the show, we'd like to welcome to the stage an artist who's going to play the first song of the night. As you can imagine, it's always tough to be the one that has to break the ice, to play the first song of the night. So would you put a little extra love and energy into your applause and welcome to the stage our good friend, the brilliant Mr. Tony Moore. Thanks very much. It's nice to be here tonight. Didn't expect that nice intro. Right, I'm going to do an original tune. Next Thursday night, I'm going to do at 8:30 a set of original songs. I've been touring my own album and a show called Awake for the last 2 years, or 2.5 years actually now. But I always do the same show. It's very immersive, lots of video, lots of guitar solos, lots of emotion. But I don't often play the songs that I've written that are not part of that show. So if you like this little advert for next Thursday. Anyway, this is a song I wrote this about. I heard someone talking on TikTok or something, one of those reels. You know when you start watching just one, and then 2 hours later you go, how? Anyway, or just me, is it? Okay. So this was someone talking about how later in their life they think about what they should have left on an answering phone for someone that they really loved. So this is me hearing the song of someone that I loved on the radio, and thinking about the message that I would leave them on their answer phone, but I don't do it. But the song is called Love Gives Me a Reason. And it must start somewhere. There must be a first chord, surely. What would it be? Reason. Having a complete mental blank on this. Oh, yes. Hey there, it's been so long, and I just heard your favorite song come on the radio, and made me miss you so. I wonder where you are right now, and if you think of me somehow, and maybe miss me too. I'd like to hope you do. But I had to let you go, and now you gotta know that love gives me a reason, gives me a purpose, keeps me alive. And love gives me intention, creates a dimension where I can survive. Hey there, I hope you're fine. Just wanna say you're on my mind. I wish you understood. I want you back for good. And yes, I had to let you go, but now you gotta know. Creates a dimension where I can survive, survive. I see you every night when I close my eyes, but I know it's just a dream. Gives me a reason, gives me a purpose, keeps me alive. And love gives me intention, creates a dimension where I can survive. Survive. Creates a Hey there, it's been so long, and I just heard your favorite song come on the radio. Thank you, Bedford! You are the best audience on the tour so far. I love you all. Right, we're going to welcome to stage our first artist. And a little bit like passing the Olympic flame, we're going to take the creative jack plug of love and pass it between guitarists. And as each artist gets themselves plugged in, set up and ready to go, my real purpose here is just to keep your attention focused here, make sure that you're completely entertained, let you know a little bit about what's happening down here at the Bedford, as well as introduce the artists. So our first artist is new to the Bedford. We're very thrilled that she's here tonight. This was quite a last-minute gig, actually. Only a couple of days ago, we had a cancellation, and we're actually booking months and months ahead at the moment. And she was able to jump in at the last second. So I think she's almost ready, just doing a little tuning up. So just go crazy with your applause and welcome to the stage our first act tonight, the brilliant MADELAINE THORP.
Hey, hi. Thank you to the Bedford for having me. I'm so glad that, I hope whoever dropped out's all right, but I'm glad I'm benefiting from it. This is a song called Ophelia. It's inspired by the painting, the one where she's like lying like this. It's a really accurate description. Yeah.
Your clothes drunk on the water, out of your mind. Irony is a cruel, cruel thing. I hope death was kinder to you. Your lungs were soaking, but you still felt a thirst to be left unwritten, unspoken. Lift me up, lift me up, lift me up, lift me up. Out the riverbed, out the riverbed, oh, Ophelia. Take me out my head, take me out my head, oh, Ophelia. Oh, Ophelia. Your swan song made the earth stop still and take notice, adored by the wind-kissed trees and the lotus. Lift me up, lift me up, lift me up. Lift me up. Out the riverbed, out the riverbed, oh, Ophelia. Take me out my head, take me out my head, oh, Ophelia. Oh, Ophelia. Have I gone mad? I hope not yet. Am I dying as I lie in this water with you? I hope not yet. Am I mad? I hope not yet. Am I dying? If I am, please be kind and lift me out the riverbed. Irony is a cruel, cruel thing. I hope death was kinder to Ophelia.
Thank you. Okay, this next one I'm going to ask a question. I'm quite often met with radio silence, but I am in the wrong place geographically for it. But is there anyone from the north of England? Hey, where are you from? Oh, right. Okay, sure. So I'm from a place called Preston. It's got the second largest bus station in Europe, and that's about it. This is a song about growing up there. It's called Suburban Purgatory. There's a point in this song that I scream, which may not be the vibe for a Tuesday night. However, I do encourage you to just join me and make some noise. It's highly cathartic. And yeah, it just can be quite lonely doing it on my own. Cool.
Was messy, but in a romantic way, like a props team of corpsmen and strategically placed all over the floor. Lacy bras and flat pants, the bedroom from an indie film heading for Cannes. And all burdens and wounds were given stitches. Someone laughed at that stirred suspicions that we were witches. But this isn't Salem, honey, it's the northwest of England, where girls rule the town. If you have daughters, bring them. Bring them. A humour dry as they come, who was served the worst of it all far too young, who I still call when I'm struggling to clean my room. Something about being soulmate son to my moon. I dare you to follow me to my old state school, through the scent of Victoria's sickly secret perfume. Cinder blocks form these narrow halls. Don't worry, the asbestos ain't here anymore. And we take the last bus to the town at night, accompanied by my parents' booze and a light polluted sky. Fleeing the suburban purgatory, fleeing the suburban purgatory. Oh, and those suburbs, they try to put us to war, but when I hate my body, the girls would adore. Oh, they try to provide their sinister means to put pins in our dolls and turn our bodies green with envy. But the girls instilled love and good, and we did our best, did what we could, and we did our best, did what we could. And we take the last bus to the town at night, accompanied by stolen booze and a light polluted sky. Fleeing the suburban purgatory, fleeing the suburban purgatory. It got cold at night, it got scary sometimes. I heard wolves in the walls. I walked to school, I was catcalled. Saw the neighbors staring, saw what I was wearing. It got scary sometimes, stole the spark from my eyes. Don't even try to chain me to this soil. You don't want to see young girls blow a boil, but this earth is a part of me. It's in my genetic code. And whenever I say that I hate it, it turns into an ode. And I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause that place, it raised me. But if you try to hurt my sister, I will scream, I will scream, I will, I will, I will. Of England, where girls hate the town. If you have daughters, good luck. Thanks.
Madeleine Thorp, that was brilliant. That's exactly what a Tuesday needs. Now, Max is our next performer, and will be coming straight up to the stage. And I think he's going to be on the piano. How easy is that? So, ladies and gentlemen, 5 brilliant artists. We've had the incredible Madeleine, who will be back in the second half. We're now welcoming another new artist to the stage. Will you put your hands together for the brilliant Max Ryan?
Hello. Nice and loud, isn't it? So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Max Ryan. I'm from a little town called Letchworth in Hertfordshire. And I don't normally get to sit down and just sort of play the piano, so I'm going to play a couple of originals and then the guitar later on. But this one, it's out at the minute. It's on Spotify and everything. It's all Max Ryan music on Instagram and whatnot. And it's kind of about if you're getting married, on the off chance, is anyone getting married? No. I've got that lights in the back. No one's getting married. If you're planning on getting married in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, give me a call. Hopefully you could use this song. But anyway, it's called Take My Hand and it's out everywhere. And it goes like this. Dancing on tables and spinning, unable to tell you where we may land. Singing to Whitney and our little symphony, I hope take my hand. 'Cause I can't wait to see where we land. So take my hand and leave me with your loving eyes. I can't wait to see you and me dancing on the summer nights you took that leap with me. I can't wait to go to when we finally let go of trying to stay so young. We'll laugh at the small things the kids do in the morning. I can't wait to love them like can't wait to love them in the way I love you. So take my hand and leave me with your loving eyes. I can't wait to see you and me dancing on the summer nights you took that leap with me. Oh, I've never known a love, never known a love, never known a love like I love, never known someone like you. Oh, I've never known a love, never known a love, never known a love like I love, never known someone like you. So take my hand and leave me with your loving eyes. I can't wait to see you and me. Oh, dancing on those summer nights you took that lead with me. Thank you very much. So that's called Take My Hand. It's out now. But yeah, this next one I've never played before. I say that because it could probably be wrong. It could be quite good. But it's called Monsters, and again, this sort of part of the set that I'm playing is sort of about love and also about sort of grief and how that sort of comes kind of together as well at times. And this kind of could be about missing someone, but then it could also be about someone getting taken away. But it's called, not like literally taken away, as in like, you know, sort of taken away from above. But yeah, it's called Monsters and it goes like this. I wake up screaming 'cause you're not there, not there. And I start to think like it's a nightmare, nightmare. And I hate knowing that you're up there, and I can see it tonight. So won't you just come home? Oh, won't you just come home? Oh, I keep you safe, I keep the monsters away. I fight the demons going on in your head. Just tell me everything that you never said. 'Cause I miss you now, I miss you now. Oh, I tell you everything that not ever made. I wipe the tears that sunk you down with the shed. Just tell me everything that you never said. 'Cause I miss you now, I miss you now. So won't you just come home? 'Cause I hate seeing you go. I keep on thinking you'll be back again, back again. It's like you never even left. I don't know what I did, it took you away. Oh, I hate the thought of ever joining you there. So won't you just come home? Oh, won't you just come home? Oh, I keep you safe, I keep the monsters away. I fight the demons going on in your head. Just tell me everything that you never said. 'Cause I miss you now, I miss you now. Oh, I'll give you everything that you'll ever need. I'll wipe the tears that sunk you down with the shed. Just tell me everything that you never said. 'Cause I miss you now, I miss you now. So won't you just come home? 'Cause I hate seeing you go. Keep you safe, keep the monsters away. I'll fight the demons going on in your head. Just tell me everything that you never said. 'Cause I miss you now, I miss you now. Oh, I'll give you everything that you'll ever need. I'll wipe the tears that sunk you down with the shed. Just tell me everything that you never said. 'Cause I miss you now, I miss you now. So won't you just come home? Won't you just come home? 'Cause I ain't seen you go. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the brilliant Max Ryan. Two fantastic songs, and what a great voice. Max will be coming back to the stage again in the second half. Now, our next performer also is making their debut here tonight at the Bedford. For me, this is something I've been doing for quite a long time. There's a couple of regulars will know just how long, but I started doing, I think you're ready to go. I don't even need to bullshit anymore, what do I? It's good. Because I was running out of, I was in bullshit freefall there for a moment. Our next performer is a wonderfully talented singer and songwriter. We're thrilled she's here tonight. Will you please put your hands together and give a massive round of applause for MARLEE King?
Thank you. Hello, how's everyone doing? What's up? Yeah, I'm MARLEE. Tony, fantastic shoes, by the way. Next time he comes on stage, check out the sparkles, because, yeah, I like sparkly, loud things, if you sort of can't really tell already. So I'm from the Isle of Wight. And thank you very much, that's it. And I'm going to sing a couple of songs that I've never actually performed live before. Big risk, but, you know, we've got to take it, haven't we? That's it. So I hope I can do as well as you, because you were bloody great. So this is a song called Salieri. And it's inspired by the film Amadeus, if anyone's seen that one from 1984. One of my faves. I think we all feel like Salieri sometimes. Don't you know I feel like Salieri with my 2 feet on the ground? Oh, I take a look at your life. I see you're doing so well. Why aren't I doing as well? You gave me passion and drive. It's what keeps me alive. Why do I Well, I know you're Salieri when I'm feeling so low. I know you're Salieri. Just let go. This feeling of dread as I'm lying in bed encapsulates my senses. If this is forever, how can it get better? Do I let it consume me? I fell so far, I hit the ground. You'll never see what you've done. So this is where I've been, hiding in my own silence. I'm wondering why I recognize your gift. That's it, I need to get a grip. You're under my skin, what must you think of me? Could we still be friends if you saw what I see? The patron saint of mediocrity, yeah, yeah. Come and absolve me, will that make it better? Will that bring you peace? You're free. Well, I know you're Salieri when I'm feeling so low. I feel you're Salieri. Why won't you let go? I fell so far, I hit the ground. You'll never see what you've done. I fell so far, I hit the ground. You'll never see what you've done to me. Confutatis, maledictus, confutatis, Marley did this. Confutatis, maledictus, confutatis, Marley did this. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's my shit Elvis impersonation there. There we go. So this is another new one, unrecorded. It's called Limerence, and it's that sort of feeling where you're sort of in love with someone and you think, yeah, everything they do, they love me too, and your mind's just going, yeah, let's just run away together. But actually, they don't love you at all, and you're just being a bloody idiot. So, more fool me. But I got a song out of it, so this is Limerence. Got another girl at home, but what's the harm in flirting just for fun? Let me fantasize, look into my eyes. I just want to know how it feels to be wanted and needed, not platonically. Don't wanna believe that you never felt something for me, no. Well, your brown eyes are so dangerous, your laughter is contagious. I could write 1,000,000 lyrics about your smile. But you have no idea, no, you'll never know, my dear. Yeah, maybe one day when we've lost touch, it's always the same. I let my imagination run away. Self-diagnosing with tarot cards. I'm chasing the stars, reading him wrong, writing him right, losing myself. I'm alright. Ooh, oh. It's laughable that you don't know who I am beneath the wisecracks and the sarcasm. How I longed for you, I thought you knew it too. Limerence, you meant well. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers. See you in a few.
That was absolutely brilliant. One more time, Marley King. 2 brand new songs there with very, very special tunings as well. Right. This mic stand is being particularly obstinate and awkward and seems to have a mind of its own. But maybe that fixes it a little bit as well. Okay, our next artist is taking a few seconds to plug some pedals in. Whilst that all happens, just wanted to just do a little bit of a music knowledge test with you, just make sure that you really do love your music. So here's a quick question for you. Which country has a national orchestra larger than its national army? Is it guess will do? What would you say? What did you say? Monaco, front row, yes. Iceland was very good, but the right answer is Monaco, although I tend to think you might have heard that one before. Yes, I have used this joke a few times, but Monaco is the right answer. Give them a big round of applause. And at some point through the evening, we will also introduce another seldom seen but often enjoyed slot, which is called the Ask the Host Any Question You Like slot, at which point you can ask the host anything you like, any question, something that's been keeping you up late at night, something geographical, something scientific, something spiritual, anything you like, really, and I will do my best to answer you. So that's it. In fact, we could do it very quickly now. Does anyone have a question for me now? Anything you want. My shoes, oh. My sparkly shoes. I do like that question. I was rather hoping that question would come up. Well, I could tell you a story, or I could tell you the truth. Let's start with a story. So I was on holiday in Thailand, and I saw this small child looked a bit lost. And I followed the child to see if it knew where it was going, and went down an alleyway, and suddenly I was in this strange other world that I'd never been to before, full of shoe shops. And as far as you could see, there were racks and racks of shoes. Sparkly shoes, heart-shaped shoes, fluffy shoes, velvet shoes, leather shoes. And I spoke to someone and just said, the small child came in here, I was a bit worried about them. They said, that's the son of the owner of the shoe shop. He'll be very happy that you were asking about him. You can take any pair of shoes as a gift for caring so much. So I chose these. Anyway, that's the story. But the real answer is I got them at TK Maxx. Right. But it's not quite so sexy, is it? Do you want that a little higher?
No, it's all good.
Oh, is it? Good. Perfect. So, will you put your hands together and welcome to stage our next performer? A massive round of applause, please, for Kyle Nathan.
Thank you very much. Yeah, my name's Kyle Chatham from Scotland. Anyone from Scotland? Hey, whereabouts? 5? That's not far. It's a real diverse. I don't think anyone that's played so far has just been from London, which has been a nice change. Yeah, this first song's called Valentine. I'm wide awake, still afraid.
Yesterday was something more than I could take. Valentine, you've been mine. Walk the hours with me all along the line. Something tells me you were right. Pain is only ours until we let it lie. I love you, dear. If you love me, let me disappear. All is for nothing, stay beside me. You made it easier for life to live inside me. All of the mornings always find me lonelier than all the days you couldn't light me. In our own time, hazel eyes, what do you want me for? Hazel eyes, what do you want me for? You're all I have. Don't give your love away to someone just like that. I spend the days waking up. Time is only ours until we give it up. Well, I told you, dear, you should hold it near and let the sky go clear. All is for nothing, stay beside me. You made it easier for life to live inside me. All of my mornings always find me. Will your love save me while it still can? If I go, tell them I was smiling. Sail to me on the wave you're riding. If I go, tell them I was trying to stop everything I leave behind from dying. Don't speak, love, I'm almost gone. Don't speak, love, tell everyone. Don't speak, love, you're all I need. Don't speak, Godspeed. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. This next one was a bit of an old one for me. About 5 years ago. It's called She Wants You.
Sometime in June, I was somewhere in review. but it's never right for her and I. She's facing somewhere toward the sky and carving out a place for you to lie. She smiles like you're there beside her. I can see it in her most of the time. She wants you, she wants you. I'm not there. She wants you, she wants you. I'm not there. Is it all so real? Say, how does it feel? I'll never tell you now, because I know you somehow. She's loved by all of us, but he's the man that took her trust. I'm waiting all her life until I'm dust. She laughs like you're holding her up high, man. You're the way she's gonna fall in love, 'cause you're her man. She wants you, she wants you. I'm not there. She wants you, she wants you. I'm not there. She smiles like you're there beside her. I can see it in her most of the time. She laughs like you're holding her up high, man. You're the way she's gonna fall in love, 'cause she wants you, she wants you. I'm not there. She wants you, she wants you. I'm not there. Thank you.
Oh, that's the brilliant Kyle Chatham, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a beautiful voice and mesmeric music. I felt I was being taken on a beautiful cinematic journey with sound. Right, we have one more act to bring to the stage before we take a short interval. And this time we're welcoming to the stage someone who's played here at the Bedford quite a few times. And I think that's the cable we're going to need there. She's an amazing singer and a fantastic songwriter. I've got such a oh, hello. Was that me? I think it was, wasn't it? Beautiful guitar. And tonight she's accompanied by Patch, isn't it? Yes. Hi, Patch. Good to have you here. Good. Right. Is that about right? A little bit closer. It's the full service here at the club. We book the acts, we create the shows, we put the mic stands at the right height, we plug the guitars in. We want everybody to be happy here because we love to do every single night here that we can a show like this where we introduce amazing new talent because we're all talent junkies, me and Rich here. So I think we're pretty much ready to go. Will you please put your hand together and welcome to the stage to finish the first half, the fantastic, the beautiful, the wonderful MARGO RAATS.
Does it ever get too much? Get it if it does, but how am I supposed to know? Getting caught up in my thoughts, it's not on you to be the savior, 'cause that's what I need. I wish I was the moon, so peacefully, and I'll enjoy you, 'cause we're dancing along in a world gone wrong. At least I'll be staring at you. I'm sure you'll be just fine, out of my control, and all I do is shine. At night when you come home from work, does it ever feel like dirt when you're swimming through all of my thoughts? I wish I was the moon, so peacefully, and I'll enjoy the view, 'cause we're dancing along in a world gone wrong. But at least I'll be staring at you. I was the moon, so peacefully, and I'll enjoy the view, 'cause we're dancing along in a world gone wrong. At least I'll be staring at you. Thank you. Thank you. So, my name is Margo, and the song I just played is called I Wish I Was the Moon. And the next song I'm going to play is called Night and Day, and my friend Patch is going to play with me. So, yeah. I don't want you to change for me, I just want you to try. I don't want you to rush, I need you to trust for one week alive. Is it all in my head? I'm seeing red and I heard what you said. Stay away, you're mine, 'cause we're just like night and day, day. We're moving different ways. Oh, we're just like night and day, day. But nothing's out of place. We don't walk away, we just play. just like night and day, day. We're moving different ways. Oh, we're just like night and day, day. But nothing's out of place. We don't walk away, we just play it safe. If we ever go there, then nothing has to change. I'm here wide awake, you're in outer space. I'm trying to turn the pages, boy, I'm trying to explain it, trying to surrender myself, but I can't think of having you not on my mind all the time. Let's try just a little bit longer, and I won't be offended. But we're just like night and day. We're moving different ways. Oh, we're just like night and day. But nothing's out of place. We don't walk away. Thank you so much.
Wow, what a way to finish the first half. The beautiful, fantastic Margo RAATS. Patch playing beautiful guitar. We're going to take a short break, just 10 minutes, give you a chance to go to the loo, get some more drinks, have a quick chat, and we will be back with more great live music in 10 minutes after this. right. Well, we gave you a good solid 10 minutes worth of chat time there, which you used very sensibly and effectively. But now we're going to return to the stage for the second half of the show. All of the performers you saw in the first half will return again, but in a slightly different order and playing different songs. So I want you to put your hands together and welcome to the stage to begin the second half now, our good friend, the fabulous MARGO RAATS.
Stood outside for hours, didn't really mind for the slightest chance for you to win my mind. Should have read the warning sign. I guess you made me blind, waiting for your call, but I'm getting tired. What a sin, what a sin. I regret letting you in. To be honest, I feel stupid, thinking I could win. No surprise, no surprise. All I did was chasing lights, and to be honest, didn't really mind it. Now I'm crying in the taxi, made myself elastic. This time, I think sorry lost its meaning. Want to, but I don't believe it. This time, it's time, it's time, it's time. I've learned that love is more than joint shadows on the wall. It takes time to know someone. The better days of us was getting high and getting lost, finding comfort in the endless in between. What a sin, what a sin. I regret letting you in. To be honest, I feel stupid, thinking I could win. No surprise, no surprise. All I did was chasing lights, and to be honest, but now I'm crying in the taxi, made myself elastic. This time, I think sorry lost its meaning. Want to, but I don't believe it. This time, it's time, it's time, it's time. Now I'm crying in the taxi, made myself elastic. This time, it's time, it's time, it's time.
Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, my name is Margo, and I'm very happy to play my songs today. Thank you so much, Tony, for having me. The first two songs I played before the break, I Wish I Was a Moon and Night and Day, are songs that I've released. I think I released I Wish I Was a Moon about 4 weeks ago. And releasing music is a new experience for me. I've worked like quite some time on the project that is coming out right now. And yeah, putting it out has been very nice, but also very vulnerable. Yeah, so if you like the songs, feel free to check it out. It's on Spotify. But yeah, the song I just played is called Crying in the Taxi. And that one will be out on March 27th. And the next song, I'm going to play my last song, is called Lost. And it's a song I wrote not that long ago. I haven't recorded it or anything for now. It just exists as a song. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for having me and for listening. And thank you for Pets for playing with me. Yeah, thank you.
Lost in the silence, the words that define us to something that we couldn't be. Stand by the window, the driveway, the staircase for hours, and I'll do one more. And I would give my all to break through these walls, to hold you in my arms and keep you warm. Till then I'll be waiting, I'm losing my patience, was hoping for some kind of sign. While there is white noise on the TV, I keep on dreaming, I keep believing that there is more than space between us. You're not leaving, you're just feeling lost. Just tell me that you're lost. Just tell me you got tired of the highway and drifted lost. Just tell me that you're lost. Just tell me you won't leave me on my own. Tell me that you took the long way home and you got lost. Went to the river, the waters between us, drenched myself hoping you'd come to save me from falling behind, find a light in your eyes while I'm left in the dark. While there is white noise on the TV, I keep on dreaming, I keep believing that there is more than space between us. You're not leaving, you're just feeling lost. Just tell me you got lost. Just tell me you got tired of the highway and drifted lost. Just tell me you got lost. Just tell me you won't leave me on my own. Tell me that you took the long way home and you got lost. You got Just tell me you got lost. Just tell me you got tired of the highway and drifted on and you got lost.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what two gorgeous songs, Margot and Patch there. If you want to know more about Margot, you can Google MARGO and then RAATS. I'm going to just move that to there. I think, Margot, I'm going to give you your guitar because I think that's could slip on the floor thing, and it's such a gorgeous guitar. Right. Our next performer, you saw him in the first half, and also playing something eerily, mesmerically and beautiful between electric guitar and voice. And I think Margot's music is so beautiful, it should be available on the National Health. I think if you're just feeling a bit down in life, you don't want pills, you don't want drugs, you want Margo RAATS. You put that on and you'll just feel so much better about life in a chilled, beautiful way. Tonight, we've got both ends of the creative spectrum. We've got big voices, and we've got gentle, delicate, beautiful voices. We have strong, powerful, commercially songs. We have very mesmerically hypnotic songs. We have every kind of music on this stage tonight, apart from drums. No drums tonight. Unless there's any drummers here? No, okay, that's probably good. We are streaming this show, as I said, by the way, and we've got our friend Rani, who's celebrating her birthday today, watching the show in Canada. If you have friends that would like to see the show, you can send them a message and tell them to go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/The Bedford Pub. But you can also see the archive of the show. So after the show's finished, it will be on there and on YouTube. So you can come and revisit my terrible jokes and the wonderful music and make it all a wonderful experience. One more time, though, we are ready for our next performer. So will you put your hands together and give a big round of applause for Kyle Chatham?
Thanks very much. I'll play a couple songs that aren't out yet. This first one is, I think, being mixed as we speak, but we'll see. So it should be the next single. It's called Departure Day. I'll buy a chimney one day.
I am a true believer in the damage I will do. I've done enough depending to know I'm killing you. I think I'm coming home to you. I miss your avenue. I want to hear you crying. Gives me something to lose. Not knowing what I'm hiding isn't something I choose. Unfolding my disguises, a trail of wasted youth. What does it take to say it? You know you've lived your life. I'll leave my bags with you now. Departure day is arrived. I gave you grieving flowers, they died before the spring. I never meant to hurt you, I never mean a thing. I look to home for something, I find what made me wrong. You're standing at my bedside, you sing my favorite song. I see your eyes are raining, you know my final days. Some things don't need explaining, you see it in my face. God, if you're there, I'm missing, and no one knows I'm gone. I caught a glimpse of daylight, I left before the dawn. I think I'm leaving home, dear, this lonely avenue. I cannot hear you crying, I have nothing to lose. Not knowing what I'm hiding isn't something I choose. Unfolding my disguises, a trail of wasted youth. What does it take to say it? You know you've lived your life. I'll leave my bags with you now. Departure day is arrived.
Yes, this is another new one. A bit later in the year, hopefully. It's called Sometimes Not Quite.
I've been waiting for a way to say when you're in pain, I am the cause you allow. Well, it's a losing game you're playing. You must be in love with the rainbow that comes over my clouds. See, I've been living as the perfect stranger, but now the grave is growing round my sleeve. Think I know what it is I'd like to have been, but I couldn't reach it. Can you reach it for me? I couldn't be it. Will you be it for me? Till I quietly suggest I leave. In just enough time you'll see the things I built will all decay with the leaves. Remember me in this life. All I want is to look back and find I was a good man, wasn't I? No, sometimes not quite. I was a good man, wasn't I? No, sometimes not quite. I'm living a future you won't like. Spend your whole life wishing you had something to say. Be someone remembered with a smile when you go. But you live in exile from the spirit you harness. Can't find a reason for the daylight to show. So you can retrace the steps of every disaster, or find your spirit and your mind are one. Either way you'll die wishing you had been a kind of person. That's how I know the damage isn't done. I know the damage has won. That's how I know the damage isn't done. I know the damage has won. So I'll finally suggest I leave. It's always people like me. Sometimes the damage is as deep as it seems. Heaven is out of sight. All I want is to look back and find I was a good man, wasn't I? No, sometimes not quite. I was a good man, wasn't I? No, sometimes not quite. I'm living a future with no smile. I've been a monster most of the time. Can I look back and say I was a good man, wasn't I? No, sometimes sometimes not quite. Thank you. Cheers.
Oh, brilliant. Kyle Chatham there. Two gorgeous unreleased songs, brand new material. And the second half is just going by too fast. Now, Madeleine, who began the show, something's plugged. That's it. Got to find the lead. It's sometimes complicated for a bloke to work this stuff out, you know. Can't really multi-task, talk and handle cables at the same time. It's very confusing, you know. I'm doing my best. So, yes, you saw and heard two amazing songs in the first half. Rania sent me a message just saying, what powerful voices tonight. And she's absolutely right. So our next artist is back for two more songs. The fantastic MADELAINE THORP.
Hello. Hi. Okay, these are two. These are my most recent things that I've written, sort of in the last month. This is a letter to my 17-year-old self, who I kind of want to like beat the shit out of and hug at the same time. So it's about that.
I feel there's something in my rib cage, like it's trapped and trying to snap. My ribs like wishbones, it's wishing to be free. And if I don't do what it wants, it won't be long before I get in its teeth. But I think it is my friend, I think it wants the best for me. It knows I bottle it up, so it wants me to be free. Cause I think it's just my fear, and of course it knows me well. And it's saying I don't wanna do this, please don't eat yourself. No one can hurt me if my teeth get there first. And you are wanting a good time, and that's fine, do what you want, but later it will hurt. An insecure disposition, but a kind, honest face. I'm 17 years old, and some things will never change. And he was older, made you feel good, and he had a beard. You shouldn't mess with men who mess with girls of your years. Self-esteem isn't gonna be found in scrawny looking boys who go to uni in the town, who build you up with booze and take you home just to knock you down. And I know how much you hoped that what they wanted was your mind, but I'm writing just to tell you it was always about what was between your thighs. No one can have me if my teeth get there first. I know you wanted the truth, and I'm sorry, baby, it's not in a pretty bow. Oh, it hurts. I know you just wanted to be desired, but the damage is now done, so I've been rewired. You were good, you were kind, and more importantly enough, you were doing all of that, not even for love. You were good, you were kind, and more importantly enough, you were doing all of that, not even for love. What were you doing that for? What were you doing that for? Look at me, what were you, what were you, what were you, what were you doing that for? I feel there's something in my ribcage, like it's trapped and trying to snap. My ribs like a wishbone, it's wishing to be free. And if I don't do what it wants, if I don't do what it wants, I never do what I want. No one can have me.
Okay. I'm gonna take it down a little bit. Cool. So this is, yeah, definitely. You might have noticed I'm quite honest in my writing, or call it oversharing maybe. Something quite sad happened back home, and it was one of those moments that just made me realize I don't want to take anything for granted, and that I've spent a lot of time disliking myself when I probably shouldn't. This is nothing profound or new, but it's about that.
So fragile, so pure, so sweet, so adored. It's so mean, so sick, so twisted. Who the crows visit this life I realized only feels precious when somebody dies, and that's a bit fucked. And if it takes a grave and a glass of wine for me to really want to live mine, I've got work to do. Spent so long hating a body that does me well, so tonight I'm gonna let myself eat and then go and touch myself. I don't mean to be crass or macabre, but if I go tomorrow, I want to go disarmed and wave a white flag and say, hey, my soul's now for the taking. It's done a good job and my feet are aching. Spent so long grieving something I've never had. I've got so much grieving yet to come, so can I just be glad that this life, as I realized, can be so fucking good sometimes. But if it takes a grave and a glass of wine for me to really want to live mine, I've got work to do. Keep looking up, keep chasing the moon, let its light patch up all those self-inflicted wounds. So fragile, so pure, so sweet, so adored. But I've been mean, I've been sick, I've twisted my body parts and missed hours and 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 hours. It's the last thing I do.
Wow, Madeleine Thorp, amazing songs. What a powerful voice. And I think the 17-year-old you will be very proud of you and be very inspired by you. Right, we saw two beautiful songs on the piano from our next performer, but he's going to change it up a little bit because there's a guitar coming to the stage as well. So, for those of you who've come here for the first time, we do live music every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights. It's generally free to get in, but every now and then we do have private hire events, so it's worth checking our website You want to bring the stool over, right? You fancy it? That's fine. Anything for you, Max. For our artists, we're very happy. We want you to be happy. Yes. All right, let's move this a little closer for you. Yeah, sometimes we have private house. So check thebedford.com for all our full listings. And if you want to perform at the Bedfords, we're booking months and months ahead, but if you send an email to the booking team, that will get through to us all. Right, I think we're ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, will you put your hands together now for the brilliant Mr. Max Ryan?
Hello. I'm going to put that on there. Right, so I've got 2 songs. One I haven't released, one I have released. And in King's Cross, we all know King's Cross is a station. Some people do know this restaurant, some people don't. It's a bit of a mix when I say it. But if you come out of King's Cross, you go left. There's a restaurant called Camino. Has anyone heard of it? No one's heard of it. Which is brilliant, because it's kind of like I don't work there or anything. I'm not trying to sell it. But this next song is about that. But I've never told the story of why I wrote a song about the restaurant. So I came out of King's Cross, went left, and I was with my mum, and it was pouring down with rain, absolutely pouring down with rain. And she ran through this massive puddle, all her shoes wet, soaking wet. Anyway, went into the restaurant. She went, I'm going to the toilet, I've got to dry the shoes off. Anyway, minute later, she comes back out, and there's this weird smell in the restaurant. Now, someone jumps on the table, is looking up at the vents, trying to figure out what the smell is. Someone else comes along, and all of a sudden we figured out it was my mum was in the toilet, trying to stick the shoes under the hair, hand dryer. Nearly set the whole place on fire. Anyway, it made a good song. I haven't really told a lot of people about it, actually. It's a bit embarrassed. But it's a live stream, isn't it? I've kind of given it away now. Oh, I should have picked and choose my moment. Anyway, it's called Camino, and it goes like this. It was pouring with rain outside, but somehow we didn't seem to mind. We were keeping so warm inside. You said this house on fire. In Camino, oh Camino, don't ever let me go. So we were dancing into the night. We were drinking to all the times. We chased someone who was alright. Yes, I am, we made it out alive. In Camino, oh Camino, don't ever let me go. Because darling, oh darling, I don't wanna go home. We were laughing until we cried, and the tears came down our face that night. But no wonder we felt alright, 'cause there's no way I'd rather be tonight than Camino, than Camino. Don't let me go, oh no, don't let me go, because darling, oh darling, oh Camino, 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 you know I, darling, oh darling, oh my love, I don't know. Thank you. And it is still standing, the restaurant, so if you do want to go, they do lovely tapas. We haven't been back since. We might go back. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Max Ryan. The social media is all Max Ryan Music. It's all on Instagram. Everything on Spotify. is found on the Instagram as well, so check it out. But this next song is the last song I'm going to perform. It's on Spotify. It's called Dance Into the Night. And if anyone's going on holiday, it's a perfect song to go on holiday with. It's about going on a holiday, so if you are going on holiday very soon, I'm very jealous. But I hope you have a lovely time. It's called Dance Into the Night. It's out everywhere. I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening. Thanks, Tony, for booking me in. I hope you'll definitely be back. And it goes like this. Let's fly away on our first holiday. You said let's take our trip to sunny Spain, friends, or Rome. I never thought that I would feel like this with you. Feel like butterflies and summer nights, midnight drives and lullabies. Nothing else matters when I'm with you. Funny faces, brand new places, honeycomb and hugs and embrace. Everything I love when I'm with you. So let's go somewhere where the sun shines, music playing sweet lights, burning on the beach while wearing shorts at night time. Palm trees swinging side to side, dinners under candlelight, shivers running down my spine. Whilst we're dancing late into the night, oh oh oh. Whilst we dancing to the night, oh oh oh. Let's hire a boat so we can drift away, sail somewhere far away where I can admire your beauty. You in that dress, it got me feeling like this with you. Feel like butterflies and summer nights, midnight drives and lullabies. Nothing else matters when I'm with you. Funny faces, brand new places, honeycomb and hugs and embrace. Everything I love when I'm with you. So let's go somewhere where the sun shines, music playing sweet vibes, burning on the beach while wearing shorts at night time. Palm trees swinging side to side, dinners under candlelight, shivers running down my spine. Whilst we're dancing late into the night, oh oh oh. Whilst we dance into the night, oh oh oh. Whilst we dance into the night, oh oh oh. Oh, dance into the night. So you can hold me now, my love. So you can hold me now and never let me go. So you can hold me now, my love. So you can hold me now and never let me go. So let's go somewhere where the sun shines, music playing sweet lights, burning on the beach while wearing shorts at night. Palm trees swinging side to side, dinners under candlelight, shivers running down my spine. Whilst we dancing late into the night, oh oh oh. Whilst we dancing into the night, oh oh oh. Whilst we dancing into the night. So let's go somewhere where the sun shines, fall in love and dancing to the night. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Hope you have a lovely rest of your evening. See you very soon.
Oh, thank you, Max Ryan. Next time we're in King's Cross, we will look out for Camino. And it will be hard to dine in there without knowing that story and imagining what was going on with that hand dryer. Right, we have one final act to bring to the stage. The night has gone so quickly. Everyone has been absolutely brilliant here. And if you want to know more about the artist when you get home, if you go to the archives of our listings, there will be links there through to all of the artists. So, will you welcome to the stage to close the show tonight, the wonderful Marley King?
Hey, how are we doing? This is it, guys. We're at the end of the night. Thank you so much for coming out. Thanks to all of you for supporting independent venues. Thank you so much, Tony. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Rainier. Happy birthday. My name's Marley, and this is a song called Room of Mine. It's about falling in love with a fictional character. I wrote this in the pandemic when, not a lot of socializing was going on, so I was watching a lot of anime, and I fell in love with this sort of edgy, sort of ancient lord in a series called Inuyasha. So this is a song called Room of Mine. Hey! Welcome inside this room of mine. I've been locked in here for the longest time. I see the world outside beckoning to me, but I get kinda scared and I don't have a key. I used to wander alone with you in mind. The warmth of your skin felt so good on mine. Imagine all the things that we could do. Here's a silly old love song written just for you. Longing for what never was, I'm a fool. What's wrong with me? Not even lonely, just wanna be loved by you. So I'll go back to that room of mine. I'll tell myself you're not real, you're only in my mind. A character from a painted scene. Where do I find you in reality? Thank you. Oh dear. If anyone does know any anime lords that are single, hit me up, holla. All right, so yeah, I've been Marley. This has been an absolute pleasure. I've always wanted to play the Bedford. This is such a legendary, incredible venue. So I'm pinching myself that I'm here, and thank you again for listening. My last song, it's a song about the Kardashians. Wow, we're flipping this up. A mate of mine when I was 16 forced me to watch an episode of it, and Kris Jenner, the matriarch, she was getting some like facelift sort of bollocks done. That was the whole premise of the episode. And she was like, "Don't you love it? It's so good, isn't it?" And I was just like, "What is this?" So when she left, I sort of kicked her out of my house, and I wrote this song called "The Attractive Housewife." So I hope you enjoy. Thank you. Have a good night. An attractive housewife, 53 with kids who make a nice salary, living life on your TV screens. I want you to see my facelift surgery, but I can't hide my ego behind a superficial TV show. I'm always out looking for cameras, 'cause I don't got no standards. 'Cause I'm not interested in you if you haven't got a wedge of dough or two. Call me superficial, call me fake, but at least I dream before I wake up. I'm an attractive socialite, nip and tucking all of that gross cellulite, keeping up with the fashion trends. If you're plus size 6, then we can't be friends, 'cause I can't be seen with people who have got big hearts and small egos. It makes me look bad in front of the press, but hey, I look so damn good in this dress.
'Cause I'm not interested in you. If you haven't got a pair of Jimmy Choos, call me superficial, call me fake, but at least I dream before I wake, baby. 'Cause I'm not interested in you. If you haven't got a camera following you, call me superficial, call me fake, but at least I dream before I wake, baby, yeah. Said I'm not interested in you, yeah, baby, yeah. I said stay away from me, myself and my family, but buy my makeup line, my clothing line. You look just fine, you look like me, a housewife of 53. Thank you. Cheers, take care.
Oh, thank you, Marley King. Keep that applause going for everyone you've seen on this stage tonight, for the fantastic Margo, RAATS and Patch, for the fantastic Carl Chatham, for the wonderful MADELAINE THORP, for the sensational Max Ryan, for the incredible Marley King, and for our sound engineer, Rich, who made everyone sound so brilliant. Our God of audio. Give Rich a big round of applause. Thank you, Rich. My name's Tony Moore. We'd love to see you back here again. Come and support live music. You've been an amazing crowd, and even though it's been a little bit smaller than we normally have, your energy has been amazing, so we appreciate that. We're going to finish in a moment and open the double doors. We will slowly encourage you to move by osmosis into the main bar as they close this bit down, but there's no immediate rush, and the main bar remains open until midnight, so there you go. One more time, big round of applause for everyone on the stage. We will see you again soon. We love you. Thanks a lot, and good night.